Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 8 Biome, where we gain spiritual grit and realignment. Here, we heal it out. So, what comes through might shake you, but we don't flinch. We face it, we feel it, and finally, we free it. The cards speak what they will, so we listen, and you're not alone. So, let's begin with the next series of the Biome. It is called the Mirror Thread. This space is where reflection speaks, whether it's love, grief, doubt, or desire. Today's message will show what's been projecting, protecting, or pretending not to see. If someone's been triggering your truth, this may help you see what actually is yours. So let's go ahead and jump into the mirror. We're going to go and grab some energy cards. We're going to start with our angel numbers today. Okay, I'm really excited to see how this speaks. All right, thank you so much for this mirror thread. Please show us what we need to know. Ah, look at that. I mean, you guys know. Let's do it. So we got 777, good luck, commitment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. So this message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. So 777, and then we have 3333. Interesting, guys. I can't make it up. So social skills, hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, enthusiasm. The problem you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook in life since your luck may be about to change. It's time to put the use of captivity, energy, and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I mean, this is like such a double whammy. Like, if your luck wasn't about to change, it's about to change, y'all. Like, spirit doubling back on this time. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It might as well have been the same card. We're going to go ahead and continue and pull some more energy cards for this. Well, I'm very excited to see 7773333. If you see it in totals throughout your day and the time, just know that this message is most likely for you. So we're going to... Oh, man. Look at this mirror. Talk about a reflection. See, look, and it doesn't have to be the same to mean the same. Whew. Okay, listen. I got weird. So 3333 is 12, yeah? 777's 21. So that's like a mirror reflection. I'm just saying, like, it is the same, but different. Refresh, recharge. Take time out from your busy, stressful world around you. Take a moment to feel the sun in your face. Wiggle your toes in the grass and get back grounded. And I was literally going to suggest that because it is the time to ground. These readings are very timeless. So as you get it, hopefully it resonates. But at this moment in time, grounding is the best thing we can do at this moment in time. Like, I just don't know how to elaborate on that. Just go ground yourself, hug a tree, pick a flower, smell the roses, talk to the animals outside. These cards need to chill because we have composure here, but we'll take them. So we have... apology. Interesting. That was weird. I thought it was upside down. The hands of time. That reminds me of like an hourglass. Maybe we are turning back the hands of time with this energy shift that's happening right now. We're also currently going through a Mercury retrograde as well as a Saturn retrograde. So we're really hitting it hard, you know what I'm saying? Which is why I felt like the mirror was very appropriate to bring out this week. So that was interesting. I can't get that out of my head. So apologize because you're running out of time. Whatever the case is, we can't turn back the hands of time. We're trying to roll back the hands of time. We're running out of time. And I say that because the way I spend it in my world, it's backwards. Therefore, it's back in time. Like you wish you got your time back. So apologize. Even if you weren't the one who started it, just apologize for your part, at least. At this point, we shouldn't be so embarrassed and humiliated to throw an apology out there. Just say it because you know it heals. Say it because they need to hear it. I've had one person apologize to me. I don't even know who they were, but it's an apology. Like, you don't directly need it from a person. So say this person never thinks they're ever going to see you again. So they meditate, they pray, and they give you their apology. Well, it came through a stranger. So just apologize. And it doesn't have to be ego. I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to rant. It just jumped out. Like I said, the energy is zinging, y'all. It is zinging today. What else do we have for this mirror? This one first. Intimacy, mutual respect, unity, closeness. And I'm out of order. I'm doing things out of order, but we're still getting it done. So if you feel like things have to be a certain way, it's okay to jump around. There's really no script to this. Just adjust and move with the current. Stop fighting it because it has to be this way. I think we're fighting a lot of traditional old ways of thinking at the moment. So apologize for the family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, heal. This is not an ego apology. This is one Band-Aid at a time apology, because we all need to hear these words. We're past the point of who delivers it. How about that? We are past the point of needing it directly. We just need to hear it. It needs to be heard more often. It needs to be a common thing to say, like, we need to kill the ego. The worst part, not the good ego that keeps us driven and motivated. The one that's manipulative, detrimental, damaging, and doesn't think about their reactions. It's time to let that go. Two-Face, double life, cheater, backstabber. And I was supposed to go back and tell you what these cards said because I'm doing out of order. So apology was arrogant, rash action, insincere, time is delay, procrastination, too busy, intimacy, mutual respect, unity, closeness, two-face, double life, cheater, backstabber. Okay, we are all caught up. Wow. Guess I don't need to go over it, huh? Then we have salty, bitter, angry, petty. So this is what's gonna happen if you do not buckle up, Buttercup, and just do the non-arrogant thing, please, and make it sincere. Thank you. Okay? Because we're at a point where we have nothing to lose at this point. We all need it humble. We all can start. We can all be kind to humanity. It doesn't cost a thing but our ego, but our pride. Okay? It's time to let it go. Narcissistic, egotistical, opportunist, fragile. It's just this thing that's been living in our world that needs to go back where it belongs. You all feel me. I don't need to go there. So let's get back to it. We're going to pull some more energy cards as if we need to. Dare I? Dare I? Dare I? Oh my goodness. This is pretty intense. We got some guest cards happening, some surprise cards happening. Silly, silly. It's just too much, y'all. Okay. Pride. Arrogance, ego, stubborn. Am I lying? Sorrow, loss, grief, depression. I'm telling you, do not waste time. Do not waste another moment asking if you should. Do or don't, but keep it moving. Keep it moving, y'all. Do or don't. Let's stop getting hung up on a 10-year decision that really should have taken 10 seconds. You feel me? Okay. I don't know. That was not breaking right. I was like, do it again. Do it again. All right, guys. Sorry. I don't know. This is intense. Oof. We are definitely coming across a portal. So karma, consequences, cause and effects, doubts. Just be careful. We're on that fine edge of what world we're going to live in. The old world or the new world. Memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. And I get that. It's another form of being two-faced. You don't want to let go of the old life, but you got to make a choice. You can stay on to the old life. There's no wrong decision. You just got to make a decision. You can't have both. We're past that point. We're not integrating anymore. It's one or the other. Rejection, abandonment, dismissed, irrational fear. And that's where the saltiness is going to come from. It's not a form of rejection. And you can't think that you left people behind like that. Everybody can still come back. You just got to keep moving. And then we got healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. This is what we're doing, guys. We're purging. This is the last stretch of the purge before a portal. I try not to give dates, but we're heading towards another portal. So maybe that's why this is all coming. So let's get some clarification. You guys came here for a reading, right? We're going to go ahead and go into the mirror thread, traditional tarot. Okay. Everything I have to say. Please show us what this mirror has to say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, that one was a deep thought, guys. It was a deep thought. I'm trying the time. The time is echoing. The time. Take your time, but not too much time. Like, it's time. There's so many ways, and it's all relevant. So, since this is a collective, it's almost like making sure it is making sure that every sense of time is accounted for this reading. So every person watching, the definition of time in your head is what it's talking about. That time. Yes, that one. If it's reconnecting with your mom, haven't talked to them in a while, if it's saying hi to a grandparent, visiting that person, or whatever, whatever it is, it's time. Do it. At least start. If it was something you promised or to do or put in a routine, it's just time. It's time. Apologize. You did the best you could for what you have, but now we all know better. It's time. Okay, let's go. What does the mirror thread have? We're going to go ahead and unravel it. Yeah, this is normally a smaller spot, right, guys? Yeah. I mean, I see that coming. So right now, we're in a current position where we have to balance our inner energies. We are going through a huge purge, and it's emotionally tugging, it's exhausting, it's up and down, and that's exactly what this temperance is, just the sloshing of the back and forth of the cup, but maintaining the grace and not spilling it, because anything is possible. We have to believe that there's a better after this. We can't keep focusing on what we're losing. We have to be optimistic. Enthusiasm is what's popping out about this change. We have to see change differently than the end of the world, because that's another form of programming. It's almost like the last bit of programming we have left is what I hear. And then, of course, the fear of this going so slow, like, it's not even a fear. It's almost like the event of, you think you have so much time for this apology, you do not. Eight of Cups, or Eight of Wands in reverse. You think you have time. You think there's so much more time, and there just isn't. There isn't. So this is the heads up. You're in this world where you think you just have this extra time. And I don't know how long you've been thinking this way. For all we know, it could be 10 years you've been thinking you got time. Not just the end of the day kind of thing. Not just getting the dishes done kind of thing. Like, this is something that was for you, that you need to be doing. That's just yours. And you're putting it off. You think you have time. You know it's there. That's the thing. You know it's there, whatever this is. So you know what I'm talking about. This isn't a surprise. The surprise is you thought you had time. So then we have the Page of Swords being in the moment. This is like, it could be the fact that you could be thinking, like I said, it's like you know what it is. It's just time to do it. But this is like, I know what it is, but I just don't want to work on my shadow work. And you need to. You need to. And you need to do it ready, willingly. This is the eager person. Like I said, it's time to undo it. Play opposite day for a second if you really want to get strategic. Like, if you really don't want to nitpick about how you talk to yourself, just opposite day. That will probably help. Whatever you think is scary should be exciting. Yes, it sucks to go back to feel things, but it's really exciting, the messages you get out of it, the liberation you get out of it, and the fact that this weight you didn't even realize is off of you because it's literally lifted. But get eager about it. Get excited. Be that student. Be that one ready to learn. Sure, you might have to learn about karma. Sure, you might figure out the intimacy that's been behind it and your reasoning for picking the wrong people. And sure. You got to own up to it because it already happened. Nobody's mad. It's already done. You just have to, or it's almost like power study for the exam of all the lessons you've missed, and you can still cross the line. You know what I mean? Like, sure, you've missed the last 10 years of lessons. Well, you could literally just sit down and start meditating, start with an apology, and see from there what unravels, and you literally could, a week. You know what I'm saying? If that. And it could be as small as realizing the smallest self-talk you've been doing. It's the smallest seeds that when you plant them somewhere else, they thrive, or you take them out of a place where they don't belong. Either way, you got to do the gardening in your garden. It's time to weed it out. You got to take responsibility for the self-talk that you've had, the delusions that you've been carrying on. Sure, we were all suckered into it, but now you know better. You know better now. Okay? Okay. So next we have, this is what the universe and source is trying to reflect back at yourself. You're just not enthusiastic about it. In fact, you really don't like the idea. You feel like memories go hand in hand with purging and disconnecting, and that's not true. You can keep the memories. You can keep the memories. I still have all my memories, but the weight and the emotional part of it doesn't exist. It's what I got from it. Once upon a time, see, I can't even remember because I got rid of it, but once upon a time, I used to only focus on what wasn't happening versus, well, look what that helped me do. Like, because honestly, we can't be the people we are without the problems and the troubles we went through. I mean, literally, if you could change anything of your past, then you're changing all of you with one memory. That's all it can take. It's all held together like a spider web. You can't just undo one, there's a hole in it. Anyways, so learn to love yourself and know it's not a betrayal of how you got there. You can thank that young person, that little girl, that little boy, and for doing the best that they could with what they have, and you take it from here. There's plenty of meditation work that you can do to heal this, especially the inner child. So I would look into that. So also we have the Six of Cups in reverse. This is what you don't see coming. It's coming, you just don't see it. And it's funny how it's next to the narcissist. I don't really tie that together, but it looks like, because Six of Cups reverse normally represents someone from the past in a limelight, because you still find nostalgia in it. So pretty much the toxic relationships easily. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but it's the ones that you don't belong to. They're just a part of your outcome. So yeah, you feel a kind of way. Maybe it's them rejecting you because you got to understand everybody's playing their part. Maybe they feel a little salty. I mean, if narcissistic is in the field, I mean, this could be how you feel inside. You feel like this is a form of rejection. You feel like this is lesser than because you have, we all have a little narcissistic tendencies, but you're feeling like this is a form of rejection instead of purging, because you should, right? Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so you're about to hit this. All right, right now, the pivot you got to realize, the choice you got to make is your focus. If you're going to focus on this or not. You might have a mental awakening, maybe. But, nothing's set in stone. But right now, you're going to realize, or you have to realize, or the action you take is that you got to focus. You can't let life happen at you anymore. It's almost like, so here's my interference card. Sometimes it comes across as like a person, pressure, energy. I'm getting, you are seeing the incomplete cycles with the world in reverse. Like, you're seeing it now. You know how it's like we all have a breakthrough, you can ignore it or you can continue. Even if you ignore it, you still see it. You're just continuing to ignore it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a skill now. Just like you practice into it, you can practice staying out of it, but you still see it. Red is still red, you know what I mean? Blue is still blue. And you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe blue is blue, you know? So you are now seeing the cycles. So here's the kicker. You have spiritual guidance telling you to just relax, rest, recharge with the Five of Wands. There is no tension to be had. It's almost like you just have to allow grace with yourself and go with the flow. Like, this is not about how fast you can swim. This is not about being the strongest swimmer. This is not about, can you swim? This is all about floating. Just floating. Get a raft. Doesn't matter. You don't have to be dependent on this. Just go with the current at any cost. Just relax and trust the process. It's not as painful as you were conditioned to think it is, which is hence the delay of everything, you know. But I don't even like saying stuff like that, but I mean, I get a heavy sense of regret and I'm all about doing what you feel like is best, but regret is like a feeling you can't come back from unless you still make it right. So if we're running out of time, say this is a loved one or something, you can always make amends, but what if you had an opportunity to be face to face or you came across in passing? And to be silly and assume that you'd see them again is it. Do it now, as if you don't know the answer to that question because you think you have time, because you don't. So Spirit is encouraging you to just act on it. Stop playing so safe, worried about the outcome of the rejection, the karma, whatever excuses you've had to delay it needs to be rewritten. Sorry, I had to pass her through. And look at that, someone passing through, just like I was saying. Okay. So someone might be passing through. You see the moment definitely resonating. Yes, and there was no moment but to deal with it then and there. So, okay. Then we have you letting go with the Four of Pentacles, just letting go of those ideas. I'm so proud. It's not easy because, like Pentacles, nobody wants to let it go, but you realize it is for the greater good. And here we are with the outcome. Look at you. I have hope in you yet. You're coming out on top. Wiser, noble. This isn't a moment to learn about hugging. You know what I mean? This was a healing thing you needed internally to move forward, to continue. Like, this moment is going to shape your legacy. That's the best I can describe it. Like I was saying, this is not an emotional learning how to hug. This is the pride, the ego. That's why you got the swords and the wands. Like, this is about using our words and speaking the feeling of whatever, the pride, the ego, the apology, like starting that conversation because you're trying to heal, not justify who was right 30 years ago. Okay? Okay. Well, I really hope that resonated. Of course, take what does, leave what doesn't. I'd love to hear in the comments how it did. This was very intense. So, yes. I think we've heard what we needed to be said. And of course, if you stayed this long now, you're part of the thread. And if you feel pulled to follow it, please see the link below and I'll meet you on the other side. And if you decide to part ways, then thank you so much for joining. Your energy was so appreciated. Please like, comment, and subscribe to help this channel grow. And until we meet again, May you walk in love, awaken in light, and remember who you are, and I will see you on the next pull of the thread.